If your eyes feel dry and your head starts pounding later, it is easy to think those are two separate problems. But sometimes they are part of the same chain reaction, especially when your eyes are tired, irritated, or working too hard for too long. Dry eye commonly causes burning, stinging, grittiness, light sensitivity, blurred vision, and that annoying urge to blink or rub your eyes. Eye strain can also bring dry or watery eyes and headaches, which is why the overlap confuses so many people. The tricky part is that dry eye does not automatically explain every headache. Sometimes the headache comes from squinting, screen overuse, poor blinking, glare, or an uncorrected vision problem that is pushing your eye muscles and attention all day. So in this video, we are breaking down when dry eyes and headache really go together, when they are probably part of digital eye strain, when you should stop guessing, and what simple steps can actually calm both problems at the same time. Let's start with the most honest answer. Dry eyes and headache can absolutely happen together, but usually not because the eye surface alone is magically creating head pain. More often, the connection runs through eye strain, light sensitivity, blurred vision, and the extra effort your eyes make to stay comfortable. Think of your tear film like a small operating budget for clear vision. When that surface dries out, the system becomes less stable. You blink more, squint more, rub more, and work harder to focus, and that extra effort can spill upward into a headache. This gets even more common with screens. People tend to blink less and sometimes blink incompletely while using digital devices, which can worsen dry eye symptoms. At the same time, long visual focus on screens is a classic setup for eye strain and headache. That is why dry eyes and headache is such a common search. People are not imagining it. They are often dealing with a combined problem where dryness, visual fatigue, and modern screen habits all stack together and make the whole day feel heavier. The real problem is that people often treat the wrong part first. They keep reaching for pain relief while ignoring the dry, irritated eyes underneath. Or they keep using eye drops while missing the fact that screen strain, glare, or their glasses prescription may be adding to the headache. Symptoms can also be messy. Dry eye may feel like burning, grittiness, stringy mucus, blurred vision, eye fatigue, or light sensitivity. Eye strain may add trouble concentrating, sore shoulders, blurred or double vision, and headache. So the whole picture can feel bigger than just my eyes are dry. Then there is environment. Air conditioning, blowing fans, smoke, dry air, contact lenses, and long device use can make symptoms worse. If your eyes are already running low on comfort, those triggers can make the visual system feel overdrawn by the middle of the day. That is why so many people feel normal in the morning and miserable by late afternoon. It is often not one dramatic event. It is a slow buildup of dryness, focus strain, reduced blinking, and irritation until the headache finally becomes the symptom you can no longer ignore. Here is the core explanation. Dry eye and headache often share the same pathway through visual effort. When the eye surface is unstable, vision can fluctuate. That makes your eyes and brain keep adjusting focus, and that repeated effort can feed discomfort around the eyes, forehead, or temples. Light sensitivity can make the connection even stronger. Dry eye can increase sensitivity to light, and eye strain can do the same. Once bright screens, overhead lights, or glare start feeling harsh, many people squint more, tense their face, and trigger a headache loop. Sometimes the issue is not dry eye alone at all. An uncorrected prescription, long close-up work, or another eye problem may be sitting in the background. That is why an eye specialist may check for dry eye muscle issues, and whether you need a change in glasses or contacts. So the big insight is this. The headache is often the bill that arrives after hours of small visual costs. Dryness, poor blinking, glare, and focusing stress can act like tiny charges all day until your comfort account drops into the red. The breakthrough comes when you stop asking only, "Why does my head hurt?" and start asking, "What are my eyes doing all day before the headache starts?" That shift changes the whole game because it turns the problem from random pain into a pattern you can actually track. Notice what usually comes first. Is it burning, blurry vision, or a gritty feeling after long computer work? Do your eyes feel worse in air conditioning or under bright lights? Do you wear contacts for long hours? Those clues often point straight toward the real trigger. For many people, this is less about a dangerous mystery and more about a stressed visual system. The combination of dry eye plus digital eye strain is common, and research reviews describe dry eyes and headache as part of that broader screen-related symptom pattern. And that is good news because patterns can be changed. Once you know the headache is arriving after visual overdraft, you can start protecting the tear film, reducing strain, and correcting whatever extra pressure your eyes have been carrying every day. Start simple. Use artificial tears if your clinician says they are appropriate or if you have mild dry eye symptoms. Mayo Clinic notes that non-prescription artificial tears are often enough for occasional or mild dry eye symptoms, and they can help keep the eye surface lubricated. Next, reduce the triggers that keep evaporating your comfort. Use a humidifier, limit blowing air from fans or vents, and avoid smoke when possible. These small environmental changes can make a bigger difference than people expect, especially if your eyes are already irritated. Then fix the screen routine. The American Academy of Ophthalmology recommends regular breaks with the 20/20 rule, and both Mayo and Deo advise looking away periodically and using artificial tears when eyes feel dry during screen work. Blinking normally on purpose also helps, and do not ignore glasses, contacts, or persistent symptoms. If self-care is not helping, an eye specialist can look for dry eye, visual strain, and prescription problems. That matters because the best relief often comes from treating the whole system, not one symptom in isolation. Most cases of dry eye and eye strain are not emergencies, but some combinations should make you move faster. Sudden vision changes, severe eye pain, halos around lights, double vision, or a bad headache with red eye are not just dry eyes until a clinician says so. The same goes for headache with nausea, vomiting, fever, trouble speaking, weakness, confusion, or a sudden severe worst headache feeling. Those symptoms can point beyond routine dry eye or screen strain and deserve urgent medical attention right away. You should also book an eye exam if symptoms keep returning. Your eyes stay red or irritated, your vision is not comfortable for reading or driving, or self-care is not fixing the pattern. Persistent discomfort deserves a proper look, not endless guessing. The goal is not fear, it is accuracy. A dry, overworked visual system can absolutely contribute to headache, but you still need to respect the red flags that suggest a more serious eye or neurologic problem may be mixed in. So, can dry eyes and headache be connected? Yes, very often. But the link is usually through eye strain, unstable tear film, light sensitivity, reduced blinking, and the non-stop visual effort of modern life. Not because every headache is secretly an eye disease. That is the big takeaway from this video. Watch the pattern. If dry, burning, blurry, screen-tired eyes usually show up before the headache, your eyes may be telling you the system is overworked and under-lubricated long before your head finally complains. This video is for education only and is not a diagnosis or a substitute for professional care. If you have severe eye pain, sudden vision changes, a very bad headache, red eye with nausea, or other red flag symptoms, seek medical help promptly. If you want more practical videos about headaches, migraines, eye strain, and everyday health problems that affect real life, subscribe to the channel. And if this video helped, leave a comment with your question or suggestion so the next one can be even more useful.